Hello, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Louise and this is Louise's Lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. So, I've been looking at my mangoes, the seedlings. This is one of them that was outside in the greenhouse, and it's an Altalfo, one type of mango that I've never tried before. And as you can see the date on there, 25th of July. It was doing well, and then it's got cold suddenly. We are in autumn, end of September, and this has been happening. So this isn't insect damage, this is some kind of fungal or bacterial issue, which unfortunately mangoes are very prone to, whether seed grown or grafted plants. So I've got some fungus clear. I'm going to give that a good spray outside, not in the house, but then I'm going to bring it back indoors. It's getting too cold now. My greenhouse isn't very well protected, it's not insulated. In fact, the zip's broken on one side, so the air, is getting in there. Cold air should add. So this is a little bit on the delicate side, whereas I've got the Egyptian Fosli mango, that's still outside. I will be bringing them in soon, now that I've sort of got back some of my kitchen space. Using the windowsills. I need to get the windows cleaned because they're full of tiling grout. Absolute mess left behind by these cowboys. Yeah, so getting on with how to germinate mangoes. So you can either extract the seed, and some people don't even bother extracting them from the seed husk. They just plant them whole, but generally that's okay if you live in a hot country and really warm temperatures all year round. Then yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. You don't need to extract the seed. But here in the UK, if you want to have a go at growing mangoes from seed, then it's a good idea to sort of quicken the process up by removing the husk and then extracting the seed inside. So yesterday did a video showing the Irwin mango, and this is the Austin mango, so it's a longer shaped one. Why is it in water? Well, it can be hard to extract them initially. If you just take them from the mango, it can prove quite difficult. Sometimes it depends on the mango itself, but I find if you soak them overnight, and I use this type of knife, it's like a carving knife, and I sort of go along the sort of like a line here and prise the mango seed out, and I'll do the same with that. And I've got it on this scouring pad because it's slippery, and it's much better to grip using something like that. Keeps it from slipping out of your hands, and obviously don't want to cut yourself with a knife. Some people use scissors if you've got a good sharp pair of scissors, but what you need to do, hold it up to the light, and then you can see the parts that are not where the seed are. So if you were to cut there, you're not going to damage the seed. I've started at that end anyway, but I was careful. You can see the seed inside, and I will extract it fully. And this one, the Altalfo, not the Altalfo, the Austin, you see a tiny little seed in there, and all this is husk. So let's get them both extracted. Right, look at the size of that. Size of a bean, like a broad bean. And yeah, I have no idea if that's going to develop or not. You know, if it's too immature. I mean, look at the size of the husk. And inside it was developing this tiny little seed. This seed case, slightly bigger than the seed itself. That's like an average size seed. There's a hint of green there. So what I'm going to do is just going to pop them both in water, and then I'll take them to the grow tent. Right, so here we are. I've brought the mango seeds. You'll have to excuse the flickering. It's very irritating that appears on camera, but nothing you can do about that. And these are the two little seeds that I extracted. So I've got my Irwin and Austin, tiny Austin. So that it may be that none of them germinate, but I'm hoping at least the Irwin does. With a hint of green on it there. So I'm going to keep this not fully closed so that air can get to it, and I will change the water regularly because it will get a little bit murky, gets algae in there. So for those really, for people who are interested in growing mango from seed, particularly if they're in the UK, George Cox, that might be something that you're interested in. I know he's tagged me in a number of his mango videos, growing from seed. So this is a method that I use, putting them in water first, rather than planting them directly in soil. And then if they do germinate, they sprout and the roots appear, then I'll transfer them into, say, a perlite and compost mix, and that's how I do mine. So I'm going to nip outside now and get those mango plants sprayed. So that's what we'll do now. Right, so I've sprayed all the mangoes. That's the Atalfo. I haven't sprayed this Fosley mango, Bangladeshi Fosley, because seems to be looking okay, and it was right next to this one in my plastic greenhouse. That's not a mango, that's my Piper nigrum. It desperately needs to come inside now. And this is the Egyptian Fosley. So this has been outside for months. It's getting colder now, and I was thinking of bringing it in, and it has got some marks on the leaves, so I thought I'll just give it a spray anyway. I might just give that a spray as well. You know, it's got some leaf erosion there. Don't know what's caused that. Yeah, I'll give that. Let's give it a spray while we're here. Best to do it on a non-windy day. Do the leaves underneath as well. There aren't any bees or flies out because it's been raining. But yeah, give it all a good spray. And then I'm going to wash my hands. You don't want to get this stuff on your hands. So there we have it. Sprayed. Wait for them to dry off and bring them indoors. So thanks very much for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.